Come down to my crew and pastor. This is gonna be the lamest bullies ever. Like, make me feel like I'm mentally depressed. Like, make me feel like I want to kill myself right now. Like, you don't even do that. You're just literally making fun of me because I'm a lesbian. So what? I get more clitori than you, pussy. How y'all doing? It's your boy JC. Get over here. Bruh. Welcome back to the channel. What's happening? We in this hoe. More indie games, more horror games, more whatever the f. That's what we doing. And today, I don't even know how I stumbled upon this, but we are playing Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. Do you? Or are you just capping? Are you just capping? That's kind of overrated. Like, you don't love the world. You love your world, Missy. There's a lot of things I don't like about this world. Look, this is a visual novel game. Y'all know me. If you do, if you don't, subscribe up, homie. We love playing indie games, specifically visual novel games on this channel. So, hold on, I gotta down my medallion. I had to put this on, I forgot to put it on. I gotta represent my home country. Look, I have no idea what this game is about. We could look at the story. So it says it's set in the USSR. Ooh, the 1986 when, goes missing in the closed city of Vorkuta 5. Not a soul seems to be concerned except for the quiet outcast Asya Shubina, that is. Uncover the mystery behind Irad. Disappearance. Transmit your radio signal to the universe and learn why a bird flies past the window. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand anything about the damn game. All right, so this is the cast. Okay, okay. Marina. Okay, Vadim Garin. Okay. I believe this is, I mean, if this is not made by Russians or a Russian developer, no Panama, man, if I said that correctly. If you from Russia, shout out to my Russian gang. You already know, Tiny Bunny gang, Russian gang, what's up? All right, so this game, Z.A.T.O, as I would call it, is a linear visual novel with roughly 7 to 8 hours of playtime. God damn. There are no choices, the ending is predetermined. Sit back and enjoy your time in the town that doesn't exist. Disclaimer, the game contains strong language, loud noises, and flickering images. Hey, shout out to the game developer as usual. I did donate a little change. If you guys want to support the developer, if y'all with this. Again, every video, every game that we play, I always have the links to the game in the description. So always got to support the people who put a lot of their time, their free time to stuff so we can enjoy it. All right, without further ado, I think that's good enough for me. Is that good enough for y'all? Okay, good. Because if it wasn't, I don't care. All right, let's go. All right. The smell of oil prevails throughout. Binary language. I call out, but my words collapse against the wall. My body is too soft. My outline is blah. Of course, I can't break through. This is giving me Persona 3. Ooh, add-ons. Let me shut the fuck up about Persona. That's disrespectful. Woo! Wait on. Yeah. Yo. Hey. Yo. Hey. Look. Fix figures. Alright, I'm not gonna rap like every other YouTuber. It is corny, bruh. Why they hit us with the alternative R&B type? Goddamn. I heard Summer Walker instantly. My brainazoid blitzed. They got some sauce already, y'all. Okay, sauce it up. Sauce it up for my ass. Make me drenched. Unseen text. We'll just figure it out in due time. All right, this is 7 to 8 hours. Are you stupid? Bruh. This is about to be everlasting playthrough. If y'all with this, we gonna make this into a long ass playthrough. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for 7–10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright, and in fact, it's 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. No, the f it does not. That is living rent-free. He don't pay rent mortgage. He is just a bum, just sitting in the damn sky, in the damn universe, doing nothing. He's causing all the mayhem right now. I mean, the capitalist is, but you know. The point is like, we are burning. Have y'all seen the degrees lately? I know it's because of climate change, but like, goddamn, bro. Like, that is tripping, bro. Like, it's literally November, and it's 80 degrees where I'm at, bro. I don't remember where I read about this. Oh my God. You just read it randomly on Google? Oh my... SMH, my SMH. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. But that's me, I said small, whoa. That small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up in the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's a kind of region it is. Some people say that the sun is just lazying around in our parts with the constant snow. And I'm one of those people, by the way. But people that go around saying that, well, what you gotta say it against me? Clearly haven't read that newspaper. Newspaper filled with propaganda? Oh my God, bro. Look at me. I'm so woke, bro. You're just trash. You're indoctrinated filth. You're so dumb. Man, get this bum out of my face. Is that the sun? Is that your beautiful sun? It looks dark. The more I thought about things like that, and the more I learned, the more I realize how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. You sound like my grandma right now, bro. I mean improbable. What does that have to do with in Soviet Russia in the 1980s? You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. This better tie into the story. Every single time I play these games, they come with these grandiose intros that we don't remember like after 5 hours of playthrough. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between the Earth and the Sun, and none of us and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? It is an interesting world we live in. But it's not that I subscribe to any anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe that the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerge later as the child develops in self-awareness. But you gotta study the politics of the situation, the current material conditions, you know? Because sometimes when you're learning things, external forces can change how you perceive of the world. See, this person, you gotta get off the Google articles, bro. You gotta get off of that propaganda. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. If so, anything, it's the opposite of what anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say that the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you talking like this? Nobody cares. Although you could also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? Oh my God, bro. Y'all sounding like these idealist philosophers that just be talking out their ass. The child is not the... Alright, bro. Oh my God. This is gonna be a rough 5 hours, 7 hours, bro. What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? Okay, Death Stranding. This game wanna be so abstract, bro. What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. That's like saying, I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Like, who do you think you is? Socrates? Come on, bro. Stop talking. You need to do the right of the world by shutting the f up. There. Simple. Now think that in your little inner monologue, buddy. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Wait. Now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if it wasn't the case when it was born. What if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way a child would. And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. Hey, since we're talking about the USSR, what did Lenin say? Theory without practice is futile, bro. That's the universal absolute truth of the world. So any theory you have, apply it in practice, buddy. Because if not, you just yap. You on a yapathon right now. We try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. Bro, goddamn, bro, we got 7 hours. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm already 17 minutes in. What are we doing? It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed because there's nothing more than a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is, as far as the world is concerned. You know, I'm concerned for this person's mental health. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even bullshitting. If the observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, the endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You could say that its observation value equals infinity. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really not in mathematics. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I'm letting ignorance take over, but like, look, this nigga is yapping. Why are you yapping like this? This vast mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely just to have us here. It worked so hard to share its one joy with us worthless insects. This is so idealist, bruh. Can you shut up? Yeah, somebody waking you up out of your delulu? Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. What is cute? That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. Okay, can you tell me what constitutes cuteness, bro? This world is truly wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh my god, wake this up. Is missing. Huh? Nah, I got you now, homie. I know who the dumb now. Talking in my ear, yapping. I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Nah, she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on. You know her. She's totally... Silence! Ugh. Did you... This nigga just put his dick on the table? God damn, my bad, bro. Okay, shit. The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Parents filed the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Wait! You really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounded just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turned towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. Hey, that's metaphysical. How do you know that? If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. A bird flies past the window. Okay. All right. December 19th. It's almost Christmas. Hey, the timing on this? Hold on. I think the game came out on November 11th, so... disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. You can file a missing report, whatever, especially if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. You're odd. But no. Seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? So she didn't come home? Nope.
Big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing.
Right? That's just for you. Bet her parents just want some attention.
Like they need any more of that.
I mean, I've heard some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. You think she's in some crack house now? Yo, this music is fire. No way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do.
Honestly. Hey. But she's like, for sure with the guy, right?
The guy?
You don't know? Bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude. He's like 30 or something.
Hello? What? Huh? Is this not a high school? That's some white van energy, I ain't gonna lie. Ew! You serious?
Yeah, so chassis.
I slowly walk behind my classmates as we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. The conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. Oh, you wanted her dead. Okay, look, I respect it. Now nobody will come save me. What do you mean by that? Gross. But regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still not a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. I'm not surprised that would just run off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. Okay. Is that like glass room? Like, you seen those tiles in the bathroom that be looking like, alright, I'm gonna shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? It's a fellow human. Of course you should feel torn up. And it's weird, like why'd she go missing? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble. Always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right. This wouldn't be the first time left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man? I never even seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time, I suppose it's plausible, knowing how some girls are. Even so, I've never thought would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, it's almost... Wait, why are we assuming that she's in love? I know she's with this strange man, obviously. So one-to-one, people put two and two together and be like, oh no, they dating, obviously. But what if she's not dating? What if they're just like doing something and we don't know? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this level of ignorance that gets y'all sold. It gets y'all killed, bruh. So we gotta investigate, you know, like why'd she go missing? Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost... Yeah, it's most definitely cute. In love. Forbidden love too? Wow, I never had guessed. Hey bro, somebody need to put her on a watch list just to make sure. Cause I'm trying to figure out what's so cute about that, you know? Put me on game. Well, I'd never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those types of books. Hey man, that's metaphysics for you. That's metaphysics for you. So perhaps, was she planning to elope all along? Oh, crap. It's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this. I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such a beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. Okay. But on the other hand, it's selfish and it's dumb. But if is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anyone anymore. Hey, Shubina. You know anything about this? No. Why would I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Their whole group chuckles. We weren't. No? No, not at all. Really? Really? I thought you two were dykes. What? They all erupt and laugh. That was funny to y'all? Dykes? That's so funny. If I'm a dyke, then what makes you, buddy? With your an unironed ass shirt. City trends. City trends. You want to be Vladimir Lenin so badly. You got his old drip. But just sit your goofy ass down. What happened to your ear too? Want to pie chart it up, nigga? Head ass, boy. Head ass, boy. We didn't even talk.
Vadim, you dumbass.
Is screwing the old guy. She ain't even like that. I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. Is that homophobic? Get your stupid ass out of my face, boy. I ain't deal with you, stupid. Boy, man, we calling out all the stops. I'm about to get every single one of you dumbass, goofy ass canceled. Is there a MySpace? Oh, wait, there's no MySpace. I forgot. It's the 1880s. What the fuck is MySpace? It's... Look at her face.
Chill out, Shubina. We're just kidding, jeez.
Why are you getting so scared anyways? You really a lesbo or something?
I'm not.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Hey, where the f***ing rotten tomatoes at? Actually throw it at his face. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she has already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through the snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom. And now she's going down the corridor, up the stairs to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Ooh, it's coming. That sounded crazy out of context. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a shit.
Totally a lesbo. Oh my god, they hold shits in lesbian thing. Duh. Goofy duh. I'm not. I've never talked to her. I told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shubina? Why's that? Huh? I don't know.
Dude, look at her. Be real.
Come on, don't say that.
What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shubina, want to go out with Igor? Yeah, that's right.
Wait, what?
Come on, he's a great guy. Right, Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. That was so funny, bro. These guys are really original, guys. Thumbs up for this original content right now. This is great. This is gonna be the lamest bullies ever. Like, make me feel like I'm mentally depressed. Like, make me feel like I want to kill myself right now. Like, you don't even do that. You're just literally making fun of me because I'm a lesbian. So what? I get more clitori than you, pussy. Fuck you and your mother. She should have ain't that goddamn sperm, bruh. Swash that shit like it's fucking mouthwash. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway. Why do I keep doing it? I plop down on my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging in fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If came in through the door, beat them up right then and there, would it really help my case? They'd probably just keep saying those same things behind her back and to my face. I guess it would really be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If saw that, it would have just added fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing that she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. Right, they got nothing to do with their bum-ass lives. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. Last time I saw, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to her class. That part's nothing new. Has always had a bad attendance record. So I assume she skipped it as usual and went to see that man they talked about.
Did she go to him right away? Because in that case, yesterday evening, go home, Asya. I don't even know if I said that correctly. Asya or Asya. The teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared of going straight to the police, but I should probably report that. Not sure if it will be of any help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw. What's this creepy ass R&B? Hold on. Baby girl, is looking for me. I don't know what she wants, man. Shut the fuck up. God damn, and his goons could eat my pussy. Bruh. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine. I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If really ran away to be with someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap. I might have to admit it, but I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. I'm really no better than the rest. Wait, that's it. So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me, screaming, "Don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business." Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is anyone. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy. The good irrational me will be happy. The cold reasonable me will be happy as well. Yup. Good job, Asya. You solved it. It surely is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. What the f? Counterpoint? These try to scare me. Hold on, some DMB, hold on. Woo! Yeah, counterpoint, make me feel like I'm on point. Baby girl, ask ya, you gon' see the past ya, you gon' see the world, ayy, you gon' see the world, ayy. Counterpoint, past ya, baby girl, ask ya, I see right past ya, ayy. Alright, I ain't Daddy Brad, I can't rap all this. What if, and bear with me here, what if Ida is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's always a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she's really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change. I just went back, my fault. Hold on, let's see. It's a worthless at worst, okay. This music is twerking on me right now. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Wow. Yeah, that would be so amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I saw something else. Can't judge me. Then I'd come and visit her in the hospital. Goddamn, why are you making all these theories? How you already assuming that she gonna be in the hospital? Lee, Ira, alright, whatever. And she wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say, I shouldn't have. She'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. Yo, this is why she needs friends. She keeps talking too much in her head, bro. But then I just shake my head and respond, it's nothing. I was just doing what I was supposed to do. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Right. I do hope Ira ends up in the hospital. Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? No, you just assumed the worst. Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with then... Stop yapping, Asya. Stop. We don't need this early in the game. I got like 6-7 hours. What are you doing? I just keep having stupid thoughts today. Yeah, really dumb thoughts. At least I know what I should do now. I made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. I'll probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking. Down the staircase, to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh? A girl. There's a girl standing there, right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she is expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office. Oh. Ooh, hold on. Why the f you get all funky and afro? Hold on. Oh. No. I'm just waiting for someone. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Hey. What? You're Asya, right? Hey. Asya, come down to my crew and pastor. To my crew and pastor. We got clean for days, call me pastor. Hey, oh, what you see me, you know what's up. I'm in this bitch in the what, and I'm doing this stuff. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't freestyle for playing. I'm just playing the visual novel games every day. Asya. Baby girl, come down to my pastor. You know what we do, we get it faster. I don't know what I'm saying, that might be cultural appropriating. I'm not even Jamaican. Yes. How do you know? That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? Gah, that's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other. But that's just not true. We learn about people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosha left, and you need new ones. So you better start being nice, because my God, you are lonely. You keep talking to yourself and it's getting annoying for me. I have to read it out loud, do you understand? And gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that, but I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Hey, that's the realest thing you said so far. I put that. Wait, when I put it like that, it kind of does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate the idea that everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about with how do you know? What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason, I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense they at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, in case they happen to know her. Wait, she upperclassman? Which means you also know something about Ira. Yup. Ah, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow. And what did you tell them? Tuss. That's between me and the investigation. Can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asya. The walls got ears. I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, But now I look like I don't even know the first thing about villagers. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. No, you won't. Damn, okay, my bad. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her finger to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I desperately search for her face for signs of mockery. But weirdly, I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Why do you bow at you? Huh? Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me? Wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean that she's a friend of Ira's? For some reason, I never thought about her having any, at least not at school. Damn, I thought she was about to roast. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira's like when she's with her friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you wanted to report it, so I ran here as soon as classes ended. I figured you wanted to report it. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but I got so caught up in all of those stupid rumors. It kinda just slipped my mind. She knows? But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Well... Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. What the f are you talking about? What is this? Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait! I know Ira's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Quiet, you! God damn, the music is... Bro, the music is twerking. Twerking and farting at the same time. I love it. I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. What? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stubborn protests sounded so weak, they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report it at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it though. I deserve to testify. Some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Surely I can't actually know that since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. Hey bruh, it's something new and random, you gotta accept it. You gotta go with the flow with this one. She knows something about Ira's disappearance, so we gotta just follow. You'll see where this leads us. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? The fact that the world for any reason has decided to guide me towards the right path. So endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the cloakroom. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along, and I feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. This game's fire so far, y'all. I fuck with it. Alright, some weird shit's about to happen as soon as I say that. Ooh, they said Full Metal Alchemist. Ira. Ooh,
Sauce. Sauce. That was just the prologue? Oh, brother. That was the prologue, y'all. Ooh. What the hell is your problem? Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed to the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Grah, what the f***? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher. Oh, this is Ira. Is this a flashback? Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before she can react, she rips the notepad. Ooh, hold on. I'm sorry, but the music is so distracting, but in a good way. Yeah. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Ooh! Put your fucking labia lips on this forehead. Yeah, Garen, go do exactly what she says. I'm a simp, bruh. I don't give a f. That's Queen right there. Hold on. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him and then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in the laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch. She ignores him. Well, you didn't do nothing about it, though. You did exactly what she told you to do. Ah, Grah, where are you going? Damn! What's she doing? Hey! Ira fortunately pushed past the teacher. You... Grah! What? What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Grah. She's always been like that, I think. No. Not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Just not because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Vorkuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequences of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. How does that work? You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such privilege. Hey, bruh, capitalism in a nutshell. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone in Ira appears to be on this tiny society's radar, she's not just as seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's never been meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in its painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. And the question begins to arise. Why is Grah's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Why is it a problem she's like this? It's a whole goddamn cult town where you gotta act and behave a certain way. Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child? Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the night library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all of the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they would want to read the silly things that I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random.
I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, and also I was really scared. Ira has never much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math. I came through the door. Ooh, hold on. Thumbnail type beat. There she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. God damn, why y'all already smoking? Ain't you in high school? I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Iris shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. So I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It sounded like I had some long conversational formalities on mind. I just wanted to say thanks, and in theory, it should have been easy. But that would make me look like a weirdo too. Assuming she did all of that for me. That would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But when I heard that what sounded like her getting off in the windowsill. Wait, what? I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. Cold drafter wafted it through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance the world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. Bro. What? Huh? Why did you take that as her getting up? What? What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of the toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if I had gone mute. If every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait! Please! I took a step towards her. She jolted away like I were a leper. I didn't know what to say, or what I should say, or ask. I just knew that I had to say something, even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there right by the window, I thought, weren't you cold like that? Huh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so. Anything else? Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. Then she sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Huh? Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. True. That's a real I'll verbally slap a nigga in his face if you get on my nerves. I see. I look at the tile floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of the intent. But no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Ugh! Slam. I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I just hear that correctly? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira? Gah? What was that slam? Did she slam the door? The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. Weeks passed. My life doesn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then went to the library or for a walk, and then it got dark. I headed home. At day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shubina. We borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Dumb. It's fine, dumb. I know your stupid ass needs it. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper to me. Oh no, I forgot I left it there. No, it's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare to ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. Even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking from home, from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought about how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But, Ira, she just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in the crowd. But, no, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoke louder. Even though I thought it took all my courage just to muster that much. I definitely think she should have heard it.
At least you're making an effort. Most people don't do nothing about that, you know?
Hey, Vadim.
What?
Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back?
50 kopecks?
When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's half a rubble. Shubina, who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost or something.
Why is it the same three Tweedledee, Tweedledum, like Humpty Dumpty? Like, who the fuck are you? Get off his dick. You just riding this man's dick. Pie chart, ear looking ass.
My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking about that. Stop thinking that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much.
But he owes you money, bruh. You need to step up. Press this.
You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world.
Wait, if you could go grocery shopping with that money, you better have my money. What are you talking about? You better have my money. What the hell? Damn, Asya. If you have more confidence, bro, this will be light work. Because he's not expecting you, of all people, to have confidence.
It's not the end of the world. I'm not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice.
Alright, y'all. Sorry, I had to cut. Had some shit I need to do. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to it.
Alright. Asya, you don't use makeup at all, right?
Oh my god, bro. We just jumping straight into misogynoir? Oh, bruh.
No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though.
What are you saying? They allowed it last year.
Really?
Nobody's gonna send you home for it.
That was supposed to be a roast? Are you calling me ugly without makeup? Like, look at you, bum ass. Not even the infomercials can help your stupid ass. I'm a goofy goober looking ass. Like, she's literally in, like, what are these roasts, bro? Like, she's literally in high school, bro. She don't need makeup to look good. Look at society's perception of people. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor.
But you never tried it before, yeah?
Makeup? No, never.
Seriously?
You're like 15 already. 14. See, 14. Bro, these are kids. These are jits. You know what? I'll resend some comments. They're kids. They don't know no better.
Same thing. You gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion.
Now we being colorist? What does that mean?
Well, I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like. I don't know.
Don't be peer pressured. These hoes.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Alright, but... Yay! Come here then.
Oh, brother. Hey, kick them in the coochie real quick. Run away.
I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make someone feel bad.
They do.
I really believe that. If someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know what they're being mean.
Man, we got different philosophies, bruh. If someone's doing something f***ed up, bro,
you can always kick them in the coochie. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them, or punish them, or anything.
I mean, you can. No one's gonna fault you for that. They're being dicks.
I could still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor, covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me like that.
I don't even know why she got pressured like this.
At least the toilet's closed, so I could wash this mess off quickly. Ugh. I should stop falling for these pranks, but...
So sorry.
I lift my face up without thinking. Oh no. The hell? Ira jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person.
Okay, where's the timeline events? Is this flashback, or is it like...
Bruh.
Have we finally found Ira? Or are we still looking for her? Like, what is this? I know we're in episode 1, so like, what does this mean? We're in episode 1 now.
Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Yeah, run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality had dawned upon me. I kept telling myself that Ira's action had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I keep repeating it again and again and again and again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, not really. What was the reason? Her lashing out the classmate she found annoying. The one who just so happened to make fun of me. Her not joining in. Her telling me that she liked my writings. She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi. 3 coins clinked against my desk. 20, 20, 10. So he remembered? There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers.
What are you talking about, bro? Oh my god, bro.
Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later?
No, ha 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 ha. Oh, so very funny. Yeah, literally, very funny. I'm laughing. I just sent like 3 laughing emojis. I'm dead inside. I want to kill you.
Oh, please, Shabina. Get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale.
Ha ha ha, that's right.
You're doing us all a disservice. Why do y'all spend so much energy and time picking on one person, bro? I don't get it, bro. Y'all are so ass.
Man, I need her to crash out, bro. Just for the onesies, for the one times.
I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problem. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid, I can't help but laugh. Ha ha ha. But that's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit it. But, better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I could still appreciate the little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I lucked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that, because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. Doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. Ooh, she might be spitting right now. This is the good monologues. This is the good inner monologues right now. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself a treat almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades and teachers tell me I have a great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right, I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I could laugh along with, even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this, I have all of this, right here, right now. Everything that a young girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? You idiot! Whoa, you cut me off in my own head, bruh? She is badass. What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? Ira looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boots against the snow hill. Then she turns to me and starts roughly sweeping. Ooh, hold on. Yeah. Hey. She starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. I clumsily get up, my limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I feel like the game is kind of like giving us a backstory of like how Ira and Asya came about, you know? I think that's probably what episode 1 is. A backstory of why we should care about these two. I wouldn't normally, but there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. Bro, you know this beat is banging when the kick is like clipping. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flicks fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't, but the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you, Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. Ira's going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. I didn't even say sorry. I just braced myself for the incoming blow. Physically, verbally, I don't care. I've earned it. Damn! So quick to give up. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah, pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believed that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter and I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stared at the shriveled up piece of paper and said something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You want to burn it? Huh? I have matches. Oh, no thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it in my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written insincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. Huh? I smiled at her. Even after I said I had come to terms with it. No. Right? I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world. I knew I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual, even if it took so long. She finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Dude, she likes you, bro. Come on, dog. Ugh. Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. That's just so cute, huh? What's with you? Right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once-over. You... take care. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. I wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't. Feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. Does she even know her name? Ira know Asa's name? I turn and walk away a couple steps in the direction of my home. No. Changed my mind. I run back. Damn! Crap, my legs are so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. I sigh. Snow isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Why does she always have to leave in such a rush? Alright, she made the chase a little hard, bruh. Hey, that means you like her too, bruh. You find her interesting. It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library, or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home, day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. Still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare to ask. Something told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the street, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought about how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. And as naive as I was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Again and again, walking and walking, praying and praying. Tss. Tss. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? Ugh, this bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. Ugh. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen dare if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing the truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging and wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way. Only Gary doesn't. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, are you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shubina's having fun. Right, Shubina? Please don't look. Yes. You can't lie in front of your bae, bruh. Don't be switching up. See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way. Out of my way. Or what, gonna throw a chair at me? Kick him in the balls real quick. To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her bag on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Swish. Whoa! Garen jumps back, bumping into another student. What the f? Everyone ships away. What was that? Huh? What the hell? You... Something silvery shines in Ira's hand. It's a bow compass. Is that... Are you serious? She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. That's some aura right there, bruh. She pulled out the goddamn compass pin and just scratched your ass, bruh. Almost scratched your ass. It's a wrap, bro. You got bitched, bruh. It don't even matter if everyone's laughing. Who cares? She got her way, bruh. It's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers. No, most people would think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. My unreasonable heart is still elated. And I'm getting some really silly thoughts. The 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen was the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yes, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only I didn't do anything, really. If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my head. Over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school anymore, because in that moment I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything I could hope for. Bro, this is kind of sounding a little depressing, bro. Like, dude, just go talk to her if you really feel this way. But I'm still a very greedy person. It's not good enough. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point I started to wonder. Some of my classmates regularly just out and about, strolling along the main street, at the courtyards, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home, which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I've heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end and home like that every day? No, I really doubt that. The other more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered? That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that, bother the heck out of her. Haha, I almost felt brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh. Hi. The vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes there aside from the staff coming out for their smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here was littered with cigarette butts. So that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here all places? Again? How many times can you buy into this stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here? What? No. I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. A stroll? Here? Yes. Okay. Ira gives me an incredulous look. Do you like smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yes. I know that. You want to try then? What? Smoking? No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. Ugh. Awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just... And what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh. You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice you look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents never has crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She had to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Hey, bro, for someone who hasn't really talked and really actually understand Ira and develop an actual relationship, she's talking like she knows her. She's only really observed her through, obviously this kind of weird stalking and, banter from other people.
Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira is cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of the town. That goes against everything I heard, but it makes so much more sense. That's why I never see her on the street.
But how do you know that she's doing all that? What if she is just being forced to do it, or
that's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't hide away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. Ugh. No. She only said her mom forgets her lunch sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. What the f happened? What was this switch? It doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of the town. Yes, that's true. You still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. Why won't you just talk to her to get an explanation? Ira walks back into the building. What the hell is this switch? Bro, that is so depressing. Bro, just talk to her. She's making all these illogical conclusions. It's like, bro, you don't even know that. Just talk to her to confirm. Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be. Your friend's not here today. Who do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. You're a pit bull then. Pit bull? That's spot on. Can't make a harmless joke around that chick without throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying as shit. Spell conniption, bro. Come on, bro. You don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. They think we're friends? Well, not really. But looks like they've been picked up on it. On Ira reacting like that to me, being used as a laughingstock. So it wasn't just me. It's not just my wishful thinking. That's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn, good point. Phew. But our parents can't just send her away. You mean another town? Yeah. To a relative or something. What? No. Oh man, now that you say that, everyone's pretending to be surprised when that happens. No. Hey, how they're right. Hey, how I can't see that happening. Everyone talks about it. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I guess they were saying that her attendance record's so bad that they could kick her out. How's Iris a nuisance to how Iris is a nuisance to her household? It's been like that for a long time, but still you know what's weird about this? They're talking about somebody they don't really know at all. Like, unless this is like obviously flashback to the past to understand who Ira is and whatnot, because the game kind of seamlessly transitions to what it seems like. Okay, we're kind of going through the lore of how Ira and Asya became good friends, quote unquote, before she disappeared and not pull up in the beginning of the game. But she's like having this whole obsessive monologue about Ira in this, relationship that they should or could have if they were to talk more, if she were to find her more. But then it's like, it's just completely it's completely unfounded. Like it's not even based on anything actually she experienced and actually actual real conversation with her. It's just like her thinking like, this is what I think Ira's doing, or how she is, or where she's from, and blah 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 blah. Like they're completely talking about it like as if they know her so well. It's like, how do you know any of this about her? Like, why don't you just talk to her? Like this is so much dialogue on somebody that you don't even know. Like you're just saying a whole lot of nothing. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Like, this is just weird. Why are you crashing out on somebody you don't know? That can't happen. No, it can't. It's not fair. It's not fair. They can't send her away. Like, and y'all are gossiping. You don't know anything. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe she's not for me, but for her family. Why would they send her away? That's just too cruel. I can't do that.
They can't do that. If they do, then it will be all over. If they don't do, then I won't. You won't what? We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, even if she doesn't want to do anything with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I could also understand that maybe like this is more of a perspective of someone who's trying to talk to somebody who's a little bit introverted and really likes somebody, but they don't know how to go about it. They don't have a lot of good social expertise or experience, so they could come off very awkward and nervous. Maybe she's just inner monologuing, trying to figure out how could she approach this situation delicately and find the best way to befriend Ira and and whatnot. So I can understand this perspective as well. It's just weird. Like at this point, you're just making so many like theoretical assumptions. Just jump in, bro. Like confirm it yourself, bro. Like you're going too much in what you think instead of really confirming it for yourself to know what the hell's going on. I raise my head and look throughout the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain ridge. So far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? Is there anything I can do? A bird flies past the window. What? I'm really using up all of my luck these days. Iris sits smoking in the girl's bathroom just like she did when I first started talking to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you really can get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away, that your parents will send you to live with that relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when they asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up, if you just stopped skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We can go to the library or something, and then there's 1 month left. It's not gonna work. Oh, shit. She's feeling some type of way. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course I knew it was pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. Selfish ploy to get some scraps of Iris time before she goes. I wondered, what did I do? Did I do the same when Tosha moved away? What the hell? What is that? Tosha? Is another friend? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was just a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice, right? She doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes. You know, the one we use for classes. Maybe you see something like that lying around? Ira's expression darkens. No, don't worry. We were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I checked the whole class in the corridors. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hit Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws a cigarette butt out the window and hops out the windowsill. Without saying a word. Ooh, she's turning up. She's about to crash out, y'all. Hold on. Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress as if she's about to leave. Wait, I said it's fine. We were playing a game. Really? This is how you can tell that she f***s with her, bruh, because she's doing this for you. Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shurikov.
same difference.
Uh-oh. She walks out of the corridor, I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it comes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, serious? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Gah! Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Sorry. We're sorry. She turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. The smell is so much worse than this one. Don't, Cat. I've been in some... Let's ignore this. Let's ignore this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's ignore this. Anyway, I look around and I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. There it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window. Iris steps on the toilet bowl. But please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secured away above. Then using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. Pap. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly tried to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. What? Alright, here we go. This is the cliche anime moment where the character you in love with falls on top of the main character. We get it. Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps in time. Oh, never mind. Okay, she's a goat. She's a goat. That's Aura. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa, are you okay? Yeah. Let's get out of here. You think it's broken? Don't know, I didn't see anything. Huh? But why would I be in the men's toilet? Gross. I see. That's Aura right there. Thank you, again. How did you know it would be in the boys' room? You think Shrek would go into the ladies' room? No. I actually expected they'd put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. You can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start. Instead of running around the whole school like a... No. You can't keep going along with it. What? It was just a game. It wasn't. No, really. We were just playing around. Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life. I can't. You like being a victim that much? You won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. It's not that bad. And I wouldn't... I can't. I can't say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and... Oh, for the love of... It's not like I never tried it before. When I say something, they just make fun of me. And nothing changes. So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everyone's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. When I go along with it, at least they talk to me. And I know you're okay on your own, but Ooh, she's exposing the real insecurity of herself. So what's your plan? That's it? You're just gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously. She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself. Asya. Oh, she does know your name, okay. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to. Holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt with is much worse than mine. But here I am, whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together. And yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Uh-huh? A poem? Why? What kind of question is that? 'Cause I like them. Oh, really? You like them? You like my poems? Why else would I ask? Bruh, she's flustered again. Thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something, or maybe something specific? I don't care. Anything. All right. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah, you do that. See, she likes you. Ira checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Already? Yeah, alright. See you around. Ooh, there you go. There you go. W's. You got her in your bag, bruh. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. I've really stayed in the school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway. Tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. She told you to like stop being a pussy and like put your up. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop it here. This is so far great. I don't want to make this too long because I don't know if y'all even with this. Like I'm with it. If you guys want longer parts in another part, obviously another part, know what to do. You know what to do. Yeah, no, this is really interesting of a game. I just so happened to run into it on itch.io. Like the aesthetic, the thumbnail, like the name, the art style just kind of caught my eye. I've seen a lot of people have been raving about it, saying it's pretty good. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So far, I'm very curious. The dialogue is interesting. We're in this first person POV of Asya and her thoughts and all what she's dealing with in the current time period of 1980s. And you know, we can clearly see a glimpse of her life and what she's dealing with, and obviously her ambitions towards, you know, figuring out the interesting parts of the world. But no, we could see that like she's really interested in Ira. Ira's a very captivating person who's going against the grain, you know, going against the status quo of the town, the people around her, peers. And she kind of gave her that kind of motivational speech like, look, bro, if you keep letting these niggas stomp on you, they're gonna do exactly that, and it's gonna get worse. You're gonna have to step up and be your own person and defend yourself, because you're the only one to do it, you know? Especially as a woman, you know, you get these weird misogynar, sexist-esque jokes and disgusting behavior towards women in general, but like you could tell that like these are kids that are indoctrinated to like so much backward ideologies of themselves, about the world, about people, you know. And you can see it, like it plays out in everyday situations, especially in the school setting where everyone knows. If you've been in a school setting, like it's really like backwards. It's so, my only confusion is are we really dead ass playing from the flashback of like Ira and Asya and how they met? It seems like that they were kind of building up the fact that she's been kind of like skipping school, not being attendant, and so she's gonna get eventually kicked out. And Ira kind of confirmed that. We know she got a mother working at the institute, so we know that she likes Asya too, because to me it seems like Asya is also the one is like not really accepted by the status quo of the schoolmates as well. And so I think that's probably what gravitated her towards Asya. It seems kind of like a cliche, you know, underdog type of feeling of like a theme of a story where, you know, you got these two outlaw type of kids in the school who are trying to fit in, and they don't necessarily do that. It seems like we got so much more content. We got so much more characters. It does seem like Vadim seems like a reoccurring character. I don't know if he's going to be antagonistic the whole time, or is he going to kind of slowly develop into an actual W character? It seems like there's more to him than just him being a school bully. But it seems like though when they found her missing, the last time they saw her, she was with some dude. So I don't know what the hell is going on with that. If you guys want more, y'all know what to do. Well, let me know y'all thoughts. And shout out to everyone who's been recommending games. We're gonna try to get through all of them and get to it. I got a list. We getting that, but appreciate it, everybody, as usual. Let me know y'all favorite moment of the game. Yeah, that's it. Y'all stay safe, keep your space strong, and I'm gonna see you when I see you.